Hi everyone and welcome to my video. I am going to be making some jelly prints today for collage. I'm going to use these colors. I'm going to try to stick to them just to be consistent. And I am going to be using two plates today, just taking them out of the clamshell here. This is a 5x7 and then this one is 8x10. I do like using two different plates at the same time because the helper plate or the smaller plate helps me mix colors or just thin them out before putting them on the big plate. So I am going to be using different papers today. This is just a basic copy paper, and then this is some tissue paper that I got online. So I just wanted to see how they came out. I know copy paper is acid-free. I'm not sure if it's archival, but just something different to use. And here I am starting out with my favorite color for kind of a base, which is Payne's Gray. And I like using stencils for the first layer just to kind of pull off some of the paint, just so it's not quite so obnoxious in the background, especially when it's a dark color. And it does create kind of a little bit of a frame. So that is pretty on tissue paper. This kind of reminds me of the ocean, the sea. So just kind of using my helper plate as well and just adding a little interest to that tissue paper. I like using papers more than once on different plates just to see how it comes out. So next I'm using the teal green, and this is called Flesh, kind of like a pinky color flesh tone. And I try to start everything on the helper plate because I don't really like to put a really thick layer of paint down. I like it to be thinner so I can use multiple layers. And then I just clean it off on the side there. I have a piece of paper that I clean the brayer on. So I'm just trying to smooth the edges so it kind of all blends. And this is the copy paper. So as you watch the video, you notice a little line appears in the middle, which I thought was interesting. I guess it was just the moisture from the paint, but didn't deter me. And then on the helper plate, I just kind of did a basic print. So this first one turned out nice. That wrinkle really didn't affect the print. And then here's the helper plate. So the idea is I'm just making collage papers for my bigger artwork. So I don't get too worried about it being perfect or being something that I can frame. These are all things that I'm going to use in bits and pieces. So here are some stencils. I like the crosses, the X's, and then that kind of geometric pattern. And again, I'm just kind of taking some of the paint off the plate so it's not quite so overwhelming, especially if it's a dark color. So that kind of gives me an interesting pattern to use in backgrounds. And then this color is a beautiful pink from Winsor Newton called Opera Rose. Just wanted to put a really thin layer of it along with the flesh color. Just blending some of the colors together so it's a little bit more of a cohesive rather than having those jarring lines. And again, the helper plate. It's a great way to make double prints. And I do love how the pink and the flesh tone kind of went together on this one. Just an interesting contrast with the black. So pretty. I really love that opera rose. And then I'm using titanium white on top just to pull up all the colors on the next print. Really pretty. Kind of grungy too, which I like. So here's the teal green again, and I'm adding some of the Payne's Gray to it because I just wanted to muddy it up a little, not be quite so bright, but it still leaves the basic tone of the color. So just getting this teal color down and using this stencil. It's kind of like shells, reminds me of the beach. And I just wanted to put something simple on the tissue paper. So that's a pretty simple collage piece. And then just kind of using a little of the Payne's Gray. This was an interesting experiment. It looked like the Payne's Gray only attached to the teal, didn't get to the plate underneath. But then a little extra with the pink kind of broke through to that underlayer. And then I was just kind of playing with the helper plate. So this is the flesh tone. I wanted to use all of the same colors with a few different prints just so that I could almost create a little bit of a collection and it would be usable in a few different pieces. So again, using the copy paper. I like using the brayer to kind of pick up everything I can from the plate. Just that added pressure kind of helps. And then this kind of came out interesting. I wasn't that crazy about it, but there were some elements that I could use. This one I thought was a little more my style. So what I decided to do was just do a simple white print on the big plate with a stencil and then put it on that paper again, just to add a little more interest to the print. I thought that kind of helped. So it's fun to experiment. You know, once you do a print, doesn't mean that has to be the final product. You can kind of keep printing. Now, this is the runoff that I use for the brayer. And I just wanted to see if I could kind of add a little print to it, but the X's didn't really come out that great. So instead, what I did was added a little flesh to the plate, kind of added another print to the actual runoff paper. This is a piece of scrapbook paper that I used as kind of the runoff paper. I think it's really interesting to use all different kinds of paper. I try not to waste too much paper. I love using the paper from getting rid of the excess paint. So this is just some basic stamping and the stencil with the teal. And here is that extra print from the helper plate on the runoff paper. So again, like a very basic print, but something I can definitely use and even use as a background, possibly. So here are all the pieces that I printed in what was 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's just something really easy to do and fun and creates such nice pieces of collage that I can use over and over. And these are the runoff pieces, which are pieces of work themselves. So thank you for coming today. If you like this video, I'm putting 2 more up here just like it. I appreciate you joining me, and I hope to see you again soon.